I don't think a lot of women like American Psycho.
No.
I love the laugh that he does after he drops the fucking chainsaw.
And I did watch American Psycho 2, all girls bullshit, whatever it's called. And that's for the lady folk, in case they weren't into the first one. And it's even worse. Bill Shatner. We talked about this before, right?
We have.
Yeah. Don't watch it.
No, it's terrible.
Wasn't going
I
to.
don't recommend it.
No, don't bother.
Oh, theme song. We're live. We're recording. We're in color.
Hello there, we're in color. Oh, not that kind. I'm controversial today. Hello there, I'm controversial.
Are you doing the voice of a Disney crow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen a house fly.
I say.
I seen. Oh, no.
Some reason not on Disney Plus.
Yeah, go figure they cut all that stuff out.
Weird.
This is not.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
I didn't feel like sitting through that, and because I switched videos, they get pissed at me and it turned off my green screen.
Well,
I don't know what to make of it. Let's try it again.
it's a sign from Adam.
Yeah, won't work.
Adam said, no more of that intro. It's no good.
I guess not. All right,
I
so
don't like the purge.
I didn't feel like sitting ththrough that whole thing.
That's fine.
All right, welcome to LIW The review, whatever it's called, 338. TZ1959's, 125. People are like all over. Redux.
Hello.
Twilight Zone Twitter poll number 5 winner. This one won.
Wow.
This is a winner.
So this is a high-end episode. This is like top 5.
Not top 5.
According to the people.
No, because at this point we've whittled out a lot of the classics that we've already reduced. So I only have the ones we haven't done.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is like a mid. It's a mid.
So this whole thing that we're doing is just a lie.
No,
It got an 8.1 on IMDb.
I have a picture of the fucking poll right there. I can even do this.
It's a good episode. It's a good episode.
Here we can track.
It's a classic. This is a classic episode. I mean, a lot of Kurt Vonnegut stole it for Slaughterhouse-5. I mean, shit. It's an old concept with the aliens having a human being in a zoo. But again, is this one of those episodes that you think is a dark episode?
Oh yeah, that's kind of the point. It's more on humanity than it is about the person, though.
Right. You all right? You got Marcuson. It's the weirdest name for any character in the history of Twilight Zone. Marcuson.
Oh no.
What kind of name is that?
Oh well, you'll get some weird.
Marcuson is pretty weird.
Especially season 1.
Yes.
It's not that odd.
Moccasin. It sounds like moccasin. He's not a shoe. I need a new pair of moccasins for my trip to Mars.
I turned on the subtitles off the Blu-rays here, and because it's a show for the elderly, the font size is like on my TV. The letters are like this big, and they cover half of the screen with some sentences. I'm like, I can't even see the fucking image. Like,
did you buy a TV that was produced by ARP?
It could have been. I don't know. It came with a big remote. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
Giant button.
As soon as you turn it on, it goes, hello!
Alex Trebek shows up. What is happening on my end here? You just blew up my mic.
It's the old people.
Yes.
No, Dick, you are loud for some reason.
I moved the mic closer to me. I just said, that was the joke, Frank. I was talking about the ARP
No,
TV.
when you signed on, you were quiet, and then all of a sudden it got real loud for no reason.
I don't know.
Like I literally had to turn my volume down because of it.
I brought the microphone closer. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
See, it's right here now.
Mm-hmm.
See the paper towel on it. That's the windshield.
You're
We're high end over here.
Towel
We are high end over here.
blowing in the breeze.
You know how much this bounty roll costs in Biden's America? Fucking Ukrainian shit right here. This is like $10,000.
It's a currency over there. Frank, when's the last time you saw this episode?
Today.
Very good. He's very good.
You want me to play the clip? Before this one, to be fair, he could have not watched it today, so that's a valid answer. Okay. Before today, when's the last time you watched this episode?
Last week.
Why?
I thought we were doing these two last week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But before then, it's been years.
Okay, yeah. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
No commentary on this episode, though.
Yeah, I noticed that.
There was nothing to it. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna listen to it, but I noticed
Right.
there wasn't one.
This
just like
episode is really shallow. It's really nothing to it.
That's a good one. I like it. It's a nice twist. It's the first season, so it's the kind of the first.
The screenplay had to be a page and a half. Top.
Yeah, it's quick. It's a quick one. It's a to the point episode.
Well, here's where we get a little confusion going on, because this episode and our next episode, Third from the Sun, are very, 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 very. It's the same episode. They just remade it with a slightly different script.
It's the same set. That's
Same
what's-
set,
it's
some
the same
sets.
set.
Two
Yeah.
same sets.
Yeah.
The fence with the signs is the
Yeah.
same set. The house is the exact.
Yeah.
They were like Roddy McDowell's leaving, and Fritz Weaver comes in, and they're just like,
Well,
oh,
what the
hey,
hell
let's
did
go.
I learned on the commentary of the next episode that the shoot for an episode of Twilight Zone was 3 days. 3 days. That's
Makes sense.
insane.
Yeah,
That's fucking nuts.
especially when they're dialogue heavy like that.
Yeah.
That's
They
gonna
had
take a long
one
time to
day,
script.
1 day rehearsal. 3 days. That means 2 days shooting. That's nuts. That's crazy.
That's you're not sleeping between those 2 days. You're going
No.
back and like, oh yeah.
Well, that's what. Again, I'm going fast forwarding to the next episode, but the guy that directed Third from the Sun.
Oh, enough
also,
with your wind filter. God damn, Dick.
Let's take it off.
Yeah,
it doesn't
please.
matter.
Oh,
This is a podcast. They're never going to see.
you're right.
this.
I just want to hear this.
No, I hear it the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Is that better?
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
Huge difference.
It's
I love
loud and
watching
scratchy. It's just
slow-
never enough for you people.
Slowly watching Frank, like his glass overfill. Right there.
Every
Enough.
time I hear that, I'm like, fucking hell, stop touching it.
Okay, sorry. The director of the next one, that was Richard Albert.
Yeah.
What about him?
Well, he directed the Serve Man episode.
Yeah.
And he went on, he directed like 3 or 4 Twilight Zone episodes. He went on to direct every episode of Green Acres.
Every episode.
Every episode of Green Acres. And I guess the commentator asked him, what was that like? And he says, I never slept.
Yeah.
So that shows you right there. Yeah. He must have not slept for 10 years or however long Green Acres was on for. I mean, look up Green Acres. How many episodes is Green Acres? Gives you an idea of what that man went through.
Why?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
a show that he needs his unique voice? Like,
That's the thing. I have no idea.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
It was one of the last things he did. He didn't work a whole lot after that. So
Well, shit. It's fuck. What else is he gonna do?
166 episodes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's look at the.
Oh, it says here Richard Lee Bear did 166. Ralph Levy did 2 episodes. Bruce Wilson did 1, and Vincent Sherman did 1.
Yeah, but there's only 166 total. So
Yeah,
they-
exactly.
They did part of an episode.
The bulk of the series.
When they
Not-
couldn't wake him up, that's what they had someone fill in for a scene.
Not exactly a lightweight.
This, okay, we are going to be going back and forth a lot between these episodes because they're. I can't go over and reiterate how many times they are the same episode for the most part.
They could be bookends,
It's insanity.
like literally bookends.
Yeah, you could splice out the beginning of this episode, and just have like a weird David Lynch thing where they trade bodies.
Right.
They're on the ship, and then they land, and then they get put in a zoo, and that's one episode.
You could also say the people of Mars are sick of living there because they're doing this to Roddy McDowell, and they want to leave, so they're going to go to the third planet to the sun, and that's why they're going to go to Earth because they want to get off Mars.
Okay. You can do it both ways. Interesting.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. It's like Fritz Weaver was just like, I'm sick of seeing that poor Roddy McDowell behind bars crying and jerking off next to that girl that was in the Star Trek episode, the pilot, the Cage, the Orion slave girl. She's the Martian woman in the Roddy McDowell episode.
What's her name?
Hot as balls.
There's another piece of hot ass in this episode I'll get to later.
Marcusson.
Not Marcusson.
Marcusson.
Frank, it sounds like you didn't like this episode as much as we did.
It was nothing to it. It was just so shallow.
So shallow.
There's nothing to, I don't know. Roddy McDowell's voice is interesting.
It's always interesting, no matter what he's in.
He
sounds like
laser blast.
I think he is from another planet, that man.
Roddy McDowell.
Yeah.
He is from the Planet of the Apes.
Him and Vincent Price do not have human affects in their voice at all.
Well, Christopher Walken, too.
Yeah.
No, they use that mid-Atlantic British thing that actors used to do.
But when you say mid-Atlantic, you mean like in the middle of the ocean? The Atlantic Ocean thing?
That's what it's called.
It's like an island in the
Atlantic.
It's an inflection that actors used to talk with back in the day because they didn't want to. They wanted to different, like they wanted to play right in Britain and the U.S. So they called it a mid-Atlantic accent.
Yes,
an accent that worked. Huh?
That's what Madonna did. Should be taken more seriously if I take enough British "Come in Me" by Guy Ritchie, I'll have that accent for some reason. That was her logic. I don't know. You remember when she was talking like that for a while? It's so fucking irritating.
Oh yeah,
hate that woman.
Why can't she die? Like she's a music star. Like all the good ones are dead. Like why can't she just be the next one to go?
Has she made any music? And
how come she can't get fentanyl? You know what the hell? She's got to have back problems. She's done all those dances. Shit.
Yeah, walking around with those two giant pyramids on her chest. Yeah, no.
Those two giant lips banging back and forth between her legs. Or fucking beat up pussy.
The musical Sharon Stone. That's all I've ever
Oh my god.
Well, Sharon Stone's good at what she does.
Not really. Kind of.
She's fine.
She's fine. I wouldn't say she's good.
She's good in Casino.
Yeah, it's about the height of her. That's the height of her goodness.
Yeah.
I just like Richard Chamberlain's quote on Sharon Stone. Sharon is very smart, and she likes to tell you how smart she is. And everyone hates her. Anytime somebody works with Sharon Stone, they hate her. So she has a notorious reputation.
Let's face it, Dick. Your mother is no Sharon Stone.
No Sharon Stone. Your mom was running around like she was her shit, like she was Sharon Stone.
Sharon fucking Stone.
And your dad your mom was fucking my dad, and they divorced.
Have you guys bothered watching the new Scream movie?
No, not at all.
Frank, you're gonna watch that?
I don't care. I'm surprised Halloween Kills is on HBO Max. I don't know how that. Yeah,
it's Halloween. Oh, okay.
Halloween Kills. I don't know how HBO Max. I guess is going to get Paramount movies. I don't get it. And they also have the Fast and Furious movies. It's just so weird.
They got to have some sort of weird contract. Anyway,
I guess
people like all over. Real, like Frank was saying, real simple. Not a whole lot going on, but enough to keep my attention, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Dick, do you remember that episode of MST where it's the mole people?
Yes.
This is what I consider this movie. It's the same looking people. It just reminds me of that plot for some reason.
The mole people with like the kid and the rock star guy and the
no, it's the old guy. It's and they go down.
Oh, is it the black and white episode?
Yeah,
or black and white movie with the guy from Leave It to Beaver?
Yes, and they go down there and then they get the whole civilization. But
right. Okay,
this reminds me of this.
Are they dressed in the same costumes?
Actually, no. In that one, they're wearing like an old timey like Egyptian type of stuff. But
yeah,
okay. So the plot. I don't even know where to begin. Roddy McDowell. Oh, okay. It begins on the fence that we saw. Also saw in Third from the Sun previously, which we'll talk about next, even though it came out before this one. They're sitting there in the fence, and Roddy McDowell's a scientist, and he does this whole spiel about if only they could send my brain instead of it's a Rod Serling monologue that he does right there. If only they could send my brain, leave my body behind, that sort of thing.
No.
The other guy's real excited, talking about how he wants to meet aliens, and he's excited because they're going to be just like us. And that's the whole point of the episode.
Moccasin.
Is they are, but just not in a good way.
Well, they are in the human way.
Yeah, it's a more realistic way.
Yeah.
I still can't turn on my green screen.
Well, I don't know. I don't think they're bad. I think they just have a sense of humor that's really beyond ours. Maybe that's the takeaway. I don't know. They give him a nice place to live. If only they gave him at least in Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse 5, they gave him a nice piece of ass to screw in his prison cell. Whereas in this one, that doesn't really happen which I hope they do. I would like to see a sequel to this episode if they ever did it. I wish they would have had a sequel to this episode.
Third from the Sun.
Granted, yes, it's very good. But like a fan fiction episode where the girl from Star Trek, the pilot episode, dresses up as an Orion slave girl and saves Roddy McDowell dressed up as Caesar from Planet of the Apes. And they escape on the Starship Enterprise. It's just a combination of all kinds of different.
I get a feeling that's what you were doing before this was writing that screenplay.
Yeah, it's what I'm working on for 25 years. Can't get that first act right.
You'll get it. Dialogue's hard.
It is.
You'll get it.
Why did you do this to me? I had no choice. That's as far as I got.
I don't know what she's gonna say after that.
Exactly. It's that she exposes titty. That's where I go. Because it's X-rated. It's X-rated. Not
Franco,
triple X.
We were talking about Yellowstone today because they're doing the reruns on whatever the fuck channel it's on, and they're showing Rip's character. And I was hoping during the interview for talking about season 5, he would just go, "Well, it's an up and down show, a lot of heights, a lot of valleys, and I do drop dong at some point in the season, so stay tuned." I was really hoping he would say that.
Did he drop dong?
Shit, he's dropping dong.
Did he drop dong in the other season, or
no? But it'd be so funny if he said that just to fuck with you, and maybe the next one, maybe the next episode, because everyone would love to see it at this point.
Have they shown dong on the show previously? Is this a dong show?
I think
horse dong.
Yeah,
have they showed nudity, like women nudity?
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Okay.
They do have a scene where Jimmy puts one of those masturbators, those cum catchers, on a horse, and he's like jerking off a horse with that thing.
Oh, not
it's
as
like
well.
It's like a sheath for a horse.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen him.
You have a lot of experience with that.
I've watched it many a times.
On the dark web.
No, dark web. Fucking go down the street.
Backyard, man.
Oakdale's fucking cowboys and shit. It is Yellowstone.
Would you guys jerk off a horse if you had to?
Like in his butt? Like stick your whole arm in there?
I mean, if I had to, I guess.
Sometimes you have to. Like you have to do it with your cat, right? And that's what they say with a cat and a Q-tip.
Cat and a Q-tip.
Have you heard that? No, people have told me that because they get in heat and they fucking spray everything. You have to fucking manually fuck them to get them to calm down so they stop spraying.
That's why you got to get a fixed cat.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you got to shoot your cat with a shotgun and get rid of it. I hate cats. Cats are evil. I do not like cats.
I like cats.
No.
She hates cats, so we'll never have one. And if we get one, Margot will kill it.
Yeah, very good. And she should.
Insane if she sees a cat.
Ah!
Like she'll kill a fucking nun and go right through to get to that cat. She's
just like Malignant.
Yeah, she'll
go that way. Ah!
You're not control anymore, Margot.
Fuck you, you fucking bitch. Oh man,
Frank, have you seen Malignant yet? Because if you haven't,
well, you gotta get on that, Frank.
I'm telling you, my friend, watch it.
That movie was this close to being nominated for the best movie in the Oscars voting poll.
Oh my god, it should have won.
They let the people decide the best picture of the year, and that was on the list, I think. But I think they scraped the whole idea.
Yeah, good call.
Because you're like, oh my god, this is not going to turn out good.
Frank, I really want you to watch that movie, and don't look up any information before you watch it.
Who's in it?
Don't matter.
Some fucking lady.
Bunch of nobodies are in it. Nobody important.
The girl from the Annabelle prequel.
I think she's in Peaky Blinders.
She's in Peaky Blinders also, but
Yeah,
she's terrible in that show.
She's not a very good actress at all.
No, I'm starting to realize she's just like that all the time.
She's really bad. Yeah, she's not good.
Is what?
Is it on a streaming service?
It's on HBO Max.
I love HBO.
I'll find a way to.
It's on DVD, Blu-ray. I mean, it's out right now. You could probably steal it and send it on a disc or some type of technology that allows you to watch it from something else.
Who's talking?
I don't know. It's weird.
You got some like interference going on here.
I'm in a cell on Mars. Help me. They're laughing at me.
Someone want to describe this plot. I just don't care.
Moccasin, you were right. You were right.
Oh, there's a wicked explosion in space.
Yes.
And it's just like, and
It
then
is the worst graphic I've ever saw.
I'll show it. I got to.
It's fine. Like, whatever. It does. It serves its purpose.
Yeah,
They crash.
They used a picture of Mars that somebody drew up looking through a telescope back in the 1600s.
Well, yeah, they didn't know what it looked like yet. They didn't have that technology yet. What do you want? Come on, don't be so mean.
It's just funny how they have the canals on there.
Yeah, love it. All right, see if this looks familiar.
No smoking beyond this fence. Rod Serling said, "Fuck you."
All right, pay attention to see if they even bother changing the signs. I bet this is outside of Cayuga Studios. No smoking beyond this fence. Exit only. All personnel must enter through gate 16. Okay.
Also in
Those
another episode.
Those are prop signs. I guarantee it.
What other episode?
I'm trying to think. It's another space one.
Oh, it's probably the same fence from Surf Man.
No.
I don't remember a fence in that one.
That's the one I thought too, but no, it's a different one.
It's exit only. There it is.
Any moment now. Looks fantastic. Looks like they're coming in on
An egg yolk.
No, I was gonna say a dead goat's eyeball.
That too.
Ugh.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Rod Serling lit a cigarette and he threw it at a gaseous fume.
And then the golf
That's
ball
how they got
Pac-Man lights.
Yeah.
Apparently that's where Pac-Man got his shape from.
Mars. Or Rod Serling's cigarette.
The thing on screen.
Never mind.
Oh, I missed it.
Goddamn.
Is that a Frankenism or is that fact?
It's fact.
Frankenism.
I read it in a few places.
Oh, okay.
I read it in a book about Pac-Man.
Pac-Man biographer.
I read the Pac-Man book. It was very good.
Is that in the
I read the Pac-Man novel.
It's in Zikri, yeah.
Zikri? Well, I could not think of his name for the life of me right
This
there.
is Zikri. He's a good writer. He wrote a good screenplay. This is Shaq Frank.
Sounds like Frank.
How you doing? This is Shaq Frank. I don't like Roddy McDowell's episode. So it's a bland sham of an episode.
I love this. The fact that he looks like he's dead, and all that crushed him, you see, is a mattress, like a mattress.
Because there's a mattress there. Because
I love that the chair that he was in wasn't bolted to the floor, so that might have been the first problem in their spaceship.
Frank, what were you saying?
No, I was just talking about the mattress. Like, why would there be a mattress there? I have no idea why.
I'm
It's for their space cot. Yeah, they had a space cot. You know, when they're tired, they want to take a nap, they go lay on the space cot.
You're in space, you just float there.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it's for when they land, they need a place to sleep, right?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. They're planning on going to Mars. They're not going to float around forever.
Now, is this the same interior spaceship as the one from the other one? Because I know that's from Forbidden Planet, but was this from Forbidden Planet as well? And they just redressed it as a damaged spaceship?
The wall decorations are, yeah.
Yeah. They utilized a lot of Forbidden Planet set design in a lot of these episodes. They utilized a lot of that set quite a bit.
I couldn't remember exactly what happened here, I thought he was dead right off the bat, but then he like walks over and gives him heroin and brings him back to life, and gives him his fix, and he's like, "Hey."
No, but it's kind of
Get out of
sad. He
here.
goes, "I'm bleeding on the inside. I can feel it."
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm
oh my
all
god,
busted up.
Yeah.
this is terrible.
Yeah, he says something a junkie would say.
Yeah,
I'm dying from the inside out, man.
you killed me, man.
It was a bad batch, man. Come on.
Oh man, don't eat the brown acid, man.
But he goes, there's a line where he's like, we gotta, he says with all the stuff they have to do, and he goes, I already reset the lights and made sure that the something's working. He's like, before I woke you up, and I'm like, you did all that before you bothered to look for your captain and save his life?
Do you think Roddy McDowell hates Anthony Perkins? Because they're very similar in every way.
One's vastly more successful.
I don't know about that.
I don't know, man. One's in Psycho. That's all he needs to do.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Roddy McDowell's in Planet of the Apes, and that was equally successful. I don't know.
Comparing Psycho to Planet of the Apes.
Sure, they're both classics. They're both masterpieces that people talk about.
One's way fucking better, though.
Sure, I mean, Psycho's way better, but Planet of the Apes, Rod Serling.
No. Not Psycho. No.
Damn right. Sure, what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Psycho's one of the best movies of all time, and then
Planet of the Apes is one of them. It's on there. It's in the top 50. I would say, culturally speaking, and zeitgeist speaking, not in terms of quality, but in terms of culture, I think it's probably top 50.
Why does this keep happening?
I've killed more for God than any other man on this planet.
1 second. Refreshing.
Oh. Just in case nobody knows, that's Phoenix's picture is of Nick Cage from the great movie Season of the Witch.
We good?
Season of the Witch, another cultural phenomenon.
Is that what the... Oh, yeah, my picture.
Yeah, your picture.
See if I can do the virtual background now. Hey.
Oh, put him in the background. There you go. It's back. We're okay.
Yeah.
You're in the Twilight Zone once again.
Exciting.
I'm in the Twilight Zone. Look at me, Moccasin. The cigarette. They did a close-up of a cigarette this episode, which I thought was kind of interesting.
They do a lot. Both these episodes. Smoking.
Well, there's a lot of camera trickery going on, especially in the next one. That one is all Dutch angle. That one is. Kenneth Branagh watched that to go direct Thor. That's what happened there.
Did you guys notice how many times in these episodes the camera is out of focus?
I didn't notice. It didn't bother me
a lot.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, in the next one, it was purposeful.
Yeah, I mean, this is first season, and they're trying to figure things out. I think they're still learning what they're doing with the show, the style.
But it was like I could tell because it would be out of focus, and then they'd pull in on the actor, and I'm like, they only measured it for the ending of it.
Right.
So it started off blurry, got to where he had it focused.
Was it all done in reverse? Do you think? And they've made it go forward. They shot in reverse to go forward.
No, I think they only did one, and they didn't have a guy sitting there focusing it during the shot.
Well, you notice that the first season, Rod Serling is not in the episodes introducing them. He does it occasionally, but not all the episodes, not yet. That's season 2. He does that.
Oh yeah,
he's more of the narrator. He's more of the voice from heaven kind of thing in the Twilight Zone. And you don't get to see him smoke
until the end.
You can smell it. You can smell it and sense it in every other way.
Oh, here's the great ending of this episode.
Yes.
Not of the actual episode, but the stay tuned.
Rod Serling, the creator of Twilight Zone, will tell you about next week's story after this word from our alternate sponsor. And now, Mr. Serling.
This may look like some kind of kooky greenhouse. Actually, it happens to be a conveyance.
Kooky greenhouse where I grow my weed.
And next week, you'll see Albert Salmi take an extended journey from 1880 to 1960.
Terrible episode.
I hope then next week you'll be able to
look
take
at his hand. It's automatically in cigarette smoking position. Just naturally.
Hey, where did everybody go?
I really wish you said, "Where is everybody?"
Where is everybody?
He had a chance to do a Twilight Zone reference, and he chose not to. It was in cigarette.
Next week you'll see Albert Salmi.
Look at that! I mean, that's permanent. I don't think he can move his hand any other way. He types like that.
Frank, does your hand automatically do this?
Yeah, your hand like that at all times.
Just
Yep.
I keep hitting the same 2 keys every time I type. God damn it. Ah, there we go. Okay.
I wonder how many typewriters he went through because of all the ash buildup.
All the ribbons melted from the heat of the cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
How many scripts were lost due to fucking just the cherry falling onto it and burning?
Well, yeah. You know who would be a good question? Who could answer that question? John Carpenter.
Yeah.
He's alive. He could be our one route to find out what cigarette smoke does to a house in 20 years.
Well, you know what it does to a Michael Myers mask over 2 years under a bed.
Oh, it was under my bed the whole time. Hold on. Oh, God.
It looks like fucking Marge Simpson when he pulls it out. It's just bright yellow.
Jesus Christ.
God damn.
No, this episode is fine. Again, it's one of those. I think it's so we're so far removed from it because that trope has been done so many times about the trick, the twist ending at the end of him being in the zoo as like being the human in the zoo to the higher beings that are looking down on him. Like, I think that trope has been done so many times since then that we kind of just doesn't phase us the same way.
Yeah.
It was a bit jarring that he didn't scream people are like all over at the end. He said it a bit differently.
I'm glad he didn't scream it because he would be screaming it too.
Well, he's
Then
just,
he would have made it look bad for everybody else.
There's still one thing in this episode I cannot get over, no matter how many times I watch this. And
Which
I'll talk
one?
about that in a second. But I do agree with Frank a little bit. There's not a whole lot going on in both of these episodes. They're both really, really basic as far as plot goes.
Well, they're almost bottle episodes in a sense.
Yeah. But they don't bother me that they're like that.
No.
The thing I can't get over, but let's get there plot wise, because he doesn't want to leave the door. Marcuson dies. The door opens on its own. You hear the whole time you're hearing like ding ding ding. You're hearing the 30 fathom grave noise, Frank. Ding ding ding.
that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. It's like, don't go down there. You're not gonna come back. But the door opens and he goes out there and he's got his little gun and he's and then the guy's just like anyway.
Tosses it. Yeah.
And then he opens the door and he finds that hot number, that girl from Mars. Oh my God. Hot ass.
I want to show this scene of the gun toss because it did make me laugh. He
Same
looks like
Star Trek music.
6 different actors all
Yeah,
rolled.
he does. And that's Ron Rifkin with next to the girl, the other guy. Ron Rifkin and Harry Shearer and other. Yeah,
He looks like a Brolin. This woman over here and the makeup and hair lady, and then
I think these are all extras. They just literally they need them they're shooting a fucking show every day. So after this episode, after this scene, they immediately went to the next door stage for Twilight Zone episode whatever because they're shooting another one at the same time probably.
So maybe that's why he looks so chubby, is because he's wearing 6 outfits and they just have a little pull string like the NBA players. Like,
yep.
They just take it off and the next outfit is underneath.
I gotta go to the set of the Munsters. Oh shit, let's go.
All right, let's play this because I want to see the gun toss. All right, as far as backdrops go, not bad.
It's not bad.
I don't know what this is.
That's a cliff, a big mountain.
Is that supposed to be a
Meaning a big painting in the
planet in the background, or is that part of a ship?
No, that's the mountain and skyline.
So that's a very smooth mountain.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Olympus Mons.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. Anyway,
Ah!
that's what she's holding right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Got shot in the chest. Oh man, these poor extras. Don't move.
But she's painted green. She's the hottest thing on the fucking planet.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was hot.
Want me to look her up?
Yeah, get a picture for her. Here's her, the Andorian slave girl.
Susan Oliver.
I guess. I'm sure she's dead.
I would have to assume so, right?
You gotta be dead. This is 1959, for Christ's sake.
Teen,
That's
yeah.
a long time ago. What an era.
A little blurry, but you get the idea.
That
Well.
does it for you, does it, Dick?
Yeah.
No, there's certain scenes which looks better, and yeah, she looks good. There you go. That's a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, nothing wrong with green.
And it wasn't green technically because it wouldn't show up green when they filmed it. She had to be painted something else because the green wouldn't come up. So they had to paint her, I think, like blue or something for the green to pop.
Oh, I thought they did black body, and they're like, "Oh shit."
No,
Color.
and then they just had Nichelle Nichols get naked.
Nobody
This
cares.
is fantastic. She's green, Gene Roddenberry.
All right, I want to show the sexiest part of this episode. Let's get past her. Nobody cares about her.
No, I want to see Roddy McDowell smoking.
They carry the body out of there. It cuts to later. All right, I think you know where I'm going with this now.
I do love the fact that they gave him a wet bar in his prison cell.
Check out this shit. Yeah, Martian booty.
So
Look
many
how
things
you
I
like-
want to know about your civilization.
He must work out.
Well, here's the thing. On this planet, we wear skirts like this.
Showing his ball bag to her.
Here we go. We don't have
She's just
phobias
staring
by
down the
showing our
barrel with it.
balls.
This is your. Can we move? Can we go somewhere else?
Why are we at this angle? God damn.
Oh,
I worked out for these buns. I'm going to
it's
show them
melting off you from this angle. Stop,
Rod,
Take
can
it
I
down.
stand like this? I feel
just really.
fabulous.
I've been working on my steps, going up the stairs. I just really want to make this thing pop.
I've
Look at this. It's
discovered
insanity.
I've discovered something called squats.
He's even like gripping this pole right here to
Yeah,
make
look at
this,
that.
like really squeeze his ass.
Yeah. He's got his leg up. Look at that muscle, that tight muscle right there under his thigh.
Doesn't look like they just dressed up a 4K.
That's what it is. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I love that they're hanging out in his damaged ship and they haven't bothered to clean up at all. Like, yeah, let's hang out in your garbage where your friend died. Clearly cardboard, by the way, here on the big screen. I can see the cardboard marks.
What do you want? What do you want?
This looks just like the camera. Is this the shadow of the camera?
Probably.
Look at that. Then he moves across the thing and he still tries to do it.
Your science. Oh, 100 questions, 1,000 questions.
We'll answer all your questions, Mr. Conrad.
Whatever.
We do have buns of steel here. I saw everything.
But first, you must rest here for a while.
He's still
While
doing
we
it.
prepare a place for you, a place you'll feel familiar in. We'll be back soon.
We're making what you call
Mist.
Chesterfield cigarettes.
Oh, I think we're about to see
Her
Thank
fat
you,
ass.
yeah. Oh, thank God. Run me down.
You do
Oh,
have
I just pictured his balls scraping on the bottom of that ship as he's getting out the door.
Ah!
Gently. They're kissing the bottom.
They got like a little imprint on the cold steel.
They shrivel. I saw him shrivel.
I love this feeling on your ship.
Yeah.
You call this metal on your planet? Ooh.
Do you think that's the character that they got? Why can't I think of his name from Futurama?
Yes.
No, from the
No, it's
the one that's Shatner. The one that's basically Shatner. Why am I blanking on his name?
not Zap Brannigan.
Zach Brannigan. But he likes
That's
to
supposed to be Phil
lure.
Hartman.
I
No,
know.
that's supposed to be Phil Hartman. Yeah.
I know that, but
Yeah.
the style, like he has that short little skirt thing that he wears.
right,
and
right,
lure,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
likes that.
Well, I think that was pretty much the Star Trek mini skirts, but for a man. So I think that's where they got it. I don't think. I mean, this is pretty specific. If you're going to say it was based on the Twilight Zone episode with Ryan McDowell,
I'm going with that theory.
Zap Brannigan, would you like some champagne? It's pronounced champagne. Oh God!
Oh God!
God! That's
All right.
one of the greatest characters on that show.
Oh, definitely. All right,
That's a
tell
good
me if
one.
you recognize this set at all, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where have we seen this before? They got rid of that weird sexual phone though, and they swapped it out for a normal one.
Well, again, that sexual phone. And this is giving away information for the next episode. That is a Swedish phone. That is a real phone.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
it was
looks
from
real when he
Sweden.
holds it up. You can see the.
Yeah, well, that's what.
Yeah,
Exactly. It is a real phone. Only AT&T had the monopoly in America, so they did not have any other futuristic phones available in the market because they own the monopoly.
Huh.
So that's why you don't see. Yeah, that was not on the market in America.
It's weird because if you watch like old AT&T used to put out weird like propaganda videos where they're like the phones of the future, and they show all the stuff they have, and none of them ever came out.
No.
It's like those prototype cars that you see, and you'll never see that in your life.
Oh, we had technology. We had the technology for cellular phones in the 40s, and they didn't use them.
All we had was the NFL, Sports Illustrated football phone.
The football phone, yeah.
That was as high technology as we got. I
remember those days.
I guarantee this is the desk, Frank, from the what was it? The last episode of this season. Was it A World of Difference? Or the writer, A World of His Own.
Mm-hmm. And this is also the same set from the Time Machine. It's redressed.
Did this set get a break?
I don't think so.
The set itself must have got overtime money.
Yeah, it's pretty. You're talking. How cheap can you be? They leave a set up from a movie that they made like 7 years before. Like, what year was the Time Machine made? Let me see. Hold on.
53. I want to say 50.
Probably 53.
All right. Here's my favorite part, and the part I was hinting at earlier that I just cannot get over. Okay. So it's revealed that he's in a zoo, right, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Think about when you go to the zoo and you're in there and you just walk up to the cage, right? And you just see him through the bars. Otherwise, he's in his little thing in the back. And that's how it works. But in this zoo, they have curtains on the inside of the zoo, on the inside of the exhibit. So the person inside the exhibit can just have them closed all the time.
Yeah.
Why would they design it this way? Martians are dumb as shit.
For the reveal.
There aren't any windows. There aren't any windows anywhere.
Cornelius. And yada, yada, yada. I love how they're also...
Because when they open the wall, you just see blinds or drapes, whatever.
You think they would have the blinds on the outside and go, all right.
It opens up, basically. The wall opens up, and there's bars, and they're all looking at them.
Yeah, but if you had the curtains closed, it was like, oh, curtains again. Fuck. All right.
Can I have 5 minutes alone by myself so I can rip one off?
I'd act like a fucking rock star in there. I choose you today, lady.
Yeah.
Come on.
You wanna mate with an alien? Come here.
I got a long-term plan. It's breed with your women enough that I become the dominant species here and let myself out.
It's called Zeus. Was it as Zeus or what? On Futurama.
Snoo.
Yeah.
But you think, I don't know, it still bothers me that the curtains are on the inside. I can't get past it. I really can't. It's dumb. And that's the ending. People are like all over. You think
you're right. You're right, Marcusson.
He meant it bad.
You were right. People are like all over. Bright eyes.
Is this the one that ends with that super like? There's a trailer for another show, and it's got like some severe racial implications in it.
No, it was just Steve McQueen.
Okay, so the other one is the one that has the.
No, the other one was the Danny Kaye family.
Yep, that's what I'm talking about. It's not Danny Kaye, but
it wasn't racial. There's only white people in that scene,
except the ones serving their food.
No, did he have a black maid?
He sure did.
Well, he did that a lot in the 50s and 60s. There's a lot of shows like that.
Jack
Benny had Rochester, and he was paid the highest paid actor in town. He took care of his man.
I didn't see how she spoke, but I'm guessing it wasn't favorably.
Hello there.
Yeah, she's Disney Crow again.
Mr. K, I'm gonna give you some mashed potatoes.
I said, it is the Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh, you You funny fucking bitch.
You're gonna earn your freedom that way. Keep it up.
Oh, don't
Good
make me
choice.
whip you again. Oh, have your slave press my suit. Like on MST when Ben Franklin came back.
Oh yeah.
A little bit of money. Oh god, I watch that one all the time. Don't sass me, boy. Here, hop on my stomach. That's a classic.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock.
So, guys, rating out of 10. I give it a 9. I really do enjoy this.
Oh wow,
episode.
9. Yeah. I'll give it an 8.
Frank, I'm scared to hear what you say.
There's 6.5.
Wow.
I just didn't. I don't know. It was boring.
Yeah. I understand because I agree that not a whole lot going on. That doesn't always bother me.
No, I mean sometimes less is more, but there's just nothing to really chew on at all.
Yeah. 8 does seem like a better score than 9, but I'm still gonna stick with 9. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot.
You can have it, son.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's in the second tier for casual fans.
Yeah.
It's not like in the top, but it's down, it's a little bit lower.
It's better than any comedy episode.
Oh yeah.
I hate those.
Hey, not the Carol Burnett one? That one's amazing. I can play that clip of it going out the window.
Do it. I dare you. Do it.
Maybe this will cheer us up.
Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound.
Mr. Stout! Mr. Stout!
There we go. Every time I turn up a video, it freezes and it stops it.
That was amazing. What episode is that?
Angel. It's something about an angel. Guardian.
Mr. Sal! Wah! Oh, it's funny.
It's season 4, so it's an hour long.
Oh my god.
Is that A Dream of Jeannie?
Ooh, that's rough.
No, that's the other one.
I don't remember.
Which one is this? It's
I really don't recall.
I Dream of Carol Burnett.
Wow, this is throwing me off. I don't ever look it up because it's fucking terrible. It's not season 5, is it?
I don't think it's season 4 either. I think it's season 3.
Okay, we'll go season 3 here. All right, Cavender is coming. That sounds about right. Yeah, Cavender's coming. He comes all over her.
Cavender was the name of her guardian angel.
Yeah, that episode's fucking stupid.
And she jumps through a plate glass window or a mirror.
You know what's funny is I thought it was an hour because it fucking feels like it.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough.
God, it's brutal.
No, thank you.
Even Carol Burnett can't say that episode. It's just bad.
It happens.
She screams like that the whole episode.
Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'll save it for the next episode.
All right. Okay.
It's something racial.
Oh, okay.
From the 70s. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny.
So I watched Third from the Sun first, and then I watched this one, People Like All Over. And then I showed her Nightmare as a Child. And I think she liked it, but I don't know, because she just immediately went to sleep after. With the baby. And I was like, I'll never know. I love that episode.
Nightmare as a Child.
That's a 10 episode for me.
Is that the one about the fugitive?
Not far off.
The little girl from The Fugitive comes back.
No, but it does have pedophilic sections of it, but you're supposed to feel negatively about it.
Oh, good.
You know, I used to have quite a crush on you when you were a kid. Dude, you're 15, 20 years older than her, you creepo. Ugh. But he's supposed to be creepy in that episode,
Have you bled yet?
Yeah. Don't worry, I don't care.
That's fine.
You will after me.
Oh my
way or the
god.
other.
Whoa.
Hey, if he does his job right.
Hey, people are the same all over.
Damn right. All right, guys, let's get out of here. No, I don't feel like doing plugs. Fuck it. Let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, in Phoenix West.
Frank Links.
Idiot.
No, I'm saying, bye.
That.
Roddy, call me.
Who?
Roddy.
He's dead.
Oh shit.
He's been dead for 27 years.
No.
I think he died in like 1995. He's been dead a long time.
Oh yeah.
Ryan McDowell, he's fucking long dead.
He was in Star Trek, wasn't he? The movie?
No, I don't think he was in any Star Trek movies. That's Malcolm McDowell.
His son?
No. No relation whatsoever.
Not even spelled the same. Close. I think McDowell's been dead since like 2000, 2001, somewhere in there. I feel like
Roddy McDowell has been dead since 1998.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
s-
He died before Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Lucky man, you want to get the fuck out of here.
But he lived to see Ronin.
Good.
If
Maybe.
he went and saw it in theaters.
Yeah, depending on when he died.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. There's that. Frank, you okay?
Yeah, stomach's upset a bit, to be honest. Weird.
He died of a metastasized lung cancer.
Yeah, it's off and on.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what can you do? It's been all day. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, shit. We're taking a pee break or something.
I guess.
All right, I'll take a pee break.
Pee break? Pee break, Ross? Try this again. Virtual background. Bam. Hi.
Yes.
Saving this real quick. 1 second. Bam. The last podcast is up before we even start this one.
What?
Crazy, right?
I don't believe it. Are the other ones up?
The one we just did.
What about the one from last week or 2 weeks ago? The
Yeah, put them up as soon as we're done.
because I haven't seen the Redux one up yet.
Which one?
On the podcasting channel, the Loitering with Wonderland Twilight Zone show. It's like March 4th was the last episode. Or are you putting them on the website? Is that where it goes first?
Yeah, and then it goes to your podcast.
Because I just go to the podcast on the podcast on the podcast channel on my phone, the app.
Which app?
The Listen Now app.
The fuck is Listen Now?
I don't know. It's fucking Listen Now. I don't know,
man. I put it on. I mostly focus on iTunes. It goes there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Beyond that, people are on their own.
You mean the listen down category on the podcast app?
I don't know.
What app are you? You sound like you're 75.
Yeah, it's on iPhones. This one says podcasts.
So it's just
yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's iTunes.
Yeah, it doesn't pop up. The latest Twilight episodes aren't popping up.
All right, let me.
Because I wanted to listen to the one that we did about all the Inside Number 9, and those are on here. The anthology episodes are up. Those are all up to date.
Mine appear just fine.
Yeah, I don't know why mine's not working out.
The Fugitive, Little Boy Lost.
Yeah, that one wasn't on there for me.
I don't know, man. It's
Weird.
working on mine.
Yeah, what the hell? Hold on. It says, yeah, because this says updated December 10th, 2020, updated December 29th, 2021.
Yeah, they're there.
Super feed.
They're there.
Yeah.
On the super feed? Nope, mine's not.
On super feed?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about super feed.
What's the other one?
Just search the show name.
Well, you got like 15 of them on here.
Yeah, you're on this show. What's it called? I say it every episode.
No, I know. I got that, but because I have the anthology one, which is this one. I got that one.
Yeah.
That has all the anthology shows, but the Twilight Zone episodes aren't on here.
So LIW The Twilight Zone Review.
Yeah, I thought I had that on here. LIW.
This is what I do at work all day, by the way.
Twilight Zone Review, right? Yeah, Twilight Zone Review.
All right, so you're gonna want to go to the little.
Oh, see, that's why.
there. Yeah.
No, that's because I don't have. I'm not part of the new one. I don't have it. I just added it right now.
Okay.
So I have the old one. I have all the old episodes.
All the old.
What are you talking about? Old
The
one?
one, the old episodes with Adam. Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam episodes.
We can only do 300 per feed on that. On those
That's
ones.
why.
So
Okay.
we did so many episodes last year. We actually did more than 300. So I had to do a new feed for this year.
Okay, yeah. So now I got it. Okay, I want to listen to these tonight.
I kind of want this to be part of the show, so I'm recording now. But last year we did. It was insanity. Let me take a look. So this is season 10. Season 9, 315 episodes of everything last year. It was a crazy year. We maxed out iTunes feed that we could do. All right, let's hear an intro, shall we? Let me cue up an intro. All right, and just like I did for the first time I did this show, here we go.
Welcome to Earth, third rock from the sun.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
If I'm not mistaken, I did that exact same bit the first time I did this episode, on episode 14 of this show.
Wow.
I wanted to listen to it, but I couldn't. It wasn't there.
Yeah, it only hosts. Well, it should still be there. I could play it, but I'm not gonna. But here we go. That's enough of that.
Was that John Carpenter's soundtrack from In the Mouth of Madness?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Vampires?
Whoever the fuck Joe Diffie is. Oh, man. Okay, so welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, a show that Dick is on and should know the title of. Welcome.
I know the show.
Episode 339, Twilight Zone 1959's 114, third from the sun, Redux. Twitter poll for Twilight Zone number 5, runner up. This came in second place. Wow. Phoenix West over here.
Frank Links.
Dick it over here.
Frank, I love when you speak through a cigarette.
Looks like Rod.
I picture ash just falling on your lap.
It's everywhere.
How many times have you had the cherry fall on your car seat and just burn a hole through it?
Every car I've ever had.
Yeah.
How many holes in your shirts do you get?
A lot.
Yeah, it happens.
I remember when you sent me that Pink Floyd shirt and you said you had it in the back of your car for like a week or so. And I was like, because I opened the box, I'm like, oh my God.
It smelled like John Carpenter.
Yeah. Like you use it at a pickup basketball game with a Y. It's so bad.
Hey, man. This is for all the love and respect. Here's a shirt. It smells like my asshole. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
It's a nice shirt, though. I still wear it.
Beer now. Nice shirt.
Welcome, guys. This is our
body bags.
We technically just talked about this episode.
Yes, we did.
Okay, now that we're talking about the second part of this, let me show some clips. Okay, so this is how this episode starts off here. Let me find the...
Is this the dirty version?
No. I didn't make one today. But look at this. Yeah. Same power grid.
Oh, yeah.
Power grid, and then you get... Okay, so yeah, same exact sign.
Hydrogen armament.
You get this.
That's a different fence. That's a different fence, though.
No, it's not.
No, that side is, but the other side isn't.
No, it's just the fence was open then. They closed the fence and they're right back in the same spot they were in the other episode.
Shut up.
And then they go home, and lo and behold, what do we have here?
Now, according to the commentary, everything in this, the reason why this episode was shot this way is because it's not Earth, and that's the point.
Yeah,
because all the knickknacks on the wall, like all the kind of tchotchkes and ceramics are just weird things that don't make any sense. It's because it's not supposed to be Earth.
I took 2 notes here. One is the weird Game of Thrones clock on the wall.
Well, that's a standard 50s clock right there.
The second being the Lee Martin figurines all over the house.
Yes, that is the correct.
There's another one upstairs in their bedroom. I was like, those things are all over this house.
Yeah, and the weird bush that's in the fireplace.
Yeah.
It's not his daughter.
No.
Unkempt bush in the fireplace.
She's 7 years younger than Fritz Weaver in this.
Yeah.
She probably is.
Hi, Dad.
Did you notice how much Fritz Weaver aged in this season 1 episode to his season 2 episode?
Yes.
He aged like dog years in just 1 year. It's crazy.
That's what happened in 1960 America.
The Obsolete Man is literally a year and a half later when he did that.
Yeah.
And he just looks so old compared to
Do you think it's makeup? Do you think they put makeup on him, or they just he just aged out appropriately because it was 1960 America?
I don't know. Yeah,
Fritz Weaver.
Super weird shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, the picture from a midnight son or whatever.
Yes.
Is in this episode somewhere.
Yes.
Another one of those Lee Martin things.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frank, the what?
Midnight Sun. The picture that she drew in the Midnight Sun.
Oh, really?
It's in this episode somewhere.
Is it this?
No, it's in the when they're playing poker in there.
Oh, okay.
It's in there.
This fucking close talker friend. All right, let's get to some poker. I'm curious.
And there's Craig from Little
Hello there.
Craig from what?
Little People.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
The friend. I love these shots, though.
Yeah.
It's cool. It tells you everything.
Yep.
You get the insinuation he's watching. You get the insinuation they're hiding something. And then you spend 10 minutes feeling that it keeps
And this guy never directed movies. He went straight to directing Green Acres.
Doesn't he remind you of the warden from Shawshank?
A little bit, yeah. A little Bob Gutton-esque there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast you down to the sodomites. You feel like you've been fucked by a train.
It's funny because when we took a bathroom break between shows, I was gonna go ask her if I could pee, and she goes, "Why are you asking me?" I go, "For 20 years I've been asking permission to pee, and can't squeeze a drop without say so."
Piss break, boss. You don't have to ask me every time you have to take a piss. The guy has that voice too. Though,
His super funny voice.
Oh my God, Red! Don't worry about it. Just go take your big cock and go pee in the room.
He's got his weird clipboard for some reason.
Oh, he's checking the produce.
He's by the checkout lane.
He's checking the bags, making sure they got enough for inventory.
No, he's checking to make sure the black dude didn't steal out of the bags. I think
Exactly.
it's what he's doing.
Not
Racist fuck.
again. God damn it. These Negroes. I can't take this anymore.
Why do I keep hiring them?
Why?
So handsome.
Why? I just can't get enough of them. I love them. You're coming home with me tonight, Red. Oh, Christ, no. I need to get out of here. Andy, help me. Andy, save me.
They're gonna call you white after what I do to you tonight.
Oh, no. You know why they call me Red? Because I just bleed so much. Oh, my God.
Let's see the Twitter poll that happened here because I'm curious how this came about. So, third from the sun.
This is just in time for the March Madness bracket.
Yeah, I was gonna do March Madness because I usually do every sports thing, but I just didn't give a shit. Third from the sun. It beat out Walking Distance. It beat out When the Sky Was Open.
Wow.
It beat out the Blue Scorpion, Frank.
What's the Blue Scorpion?
The 2019 episode.
Oh, that's on here?
It's a good one, actually.
Ah, that's high.
And it beat out Long Live Walter Jameson.
Mm.
People are like all over. Beat out Mr. Denton on Doomsday. Long Distance Call. And the Midnight Sun. Oh, how fitting. We were just talking about that episode.
The Midnight Hour.
I don't know. I never showed the poll on here before, so I was curious.
It's great.
I spend way too much time on those things.
Yeah, that's really a waste of time. No one cares.
No. It's just a means for us to pick an episode without having to use the bingo hopper.
So fuck no, never again. The Bingo Hopper must be destroyed, melted down, and sent back to hell.
I see it right now. It's
No!
Da, da, da. What's that song? Somewhere. Where the hell is it? Oh.
You said you just saw it. Oh, look at that. Oh, what an awful machine. Look at that.
It's evil.
It's pure evil.
That thing is cursed, I swear.
Mm.
Gypsy sold it to me. Gypsy at Walmart.
But it came with a free frogate.
Damn right.
The frogate is also cursed.
This episode has even less going on plot-wise, but it has tension and
yes,
something you care about more than people are like all over. Because these episodes are very, very similar. So really, we're kind of doing a versus episodes. Yeah. Where at the end, we're going to talk about which we like more.
Well, this one, they both have twist endings.
Yeah.
But this one is a better, more hopeful twist ending. So
I think
you're happier at the end as opposed to the last one.
Well, in this one, they fleshed out the characters to make you actually give a shit.
Yeah, and the reason that they're doing the things they're doing.
Right.
Yeah, you can almost you can sympathize.
It's not just Roddy McHorny trapped in a zoo and he's sad.
Hey, you show some respect.
That guy's a terrible actor.
What you talking about, Bright Eyes?
God, he's terrible.
It gives me bright eyes.
But it's like how did actors back then keep getting work like when they're bad?
No, I think it's just he's not bad. He's just Roddy McDowell, and that's why he kept getting work. It's like you get your certain niche. It's like a warm blanket. It's comforting. You need that comfort food. He's like like a McDonald's cheeseburger.
LIW The Twilight Zone review episode just dropped.
Hey!
And of course, I had to get him involved with the Ghostbusters right off the bat.
Yeah, he's gonna hate it. He's gonna hate Ghostbusters.
If he does, get him watching.
Dad, I don't get it. It's not funny. I don't like it. It's not that good.
Cool.
Okay?
Watch it 6 more times today. Just lie to me. I don't give a shit. I don't really care about your feelings. Just watch it and tell me you love it.
Dad, I just want to watch Game of Thrones, okay? He's into fan.
Oh, sorry. I was kicking you out of the house. Sorry.
I'm just telling you your future.
She just told me he shit all over my blanket in the other room. All right, send him to the garage. Let him think it out. Let him sweat it this out.
Well, I did that too, but that was an unrelated incident.
Yeah. All right, so
what have you?
This is the dad is talking. He walks home. This Bob Gutton dude is following him around, and it's really creepy. And it seems like he has no motive other than to find out information. But he goes. The main character, Fritz Weaver, goes home, talks to his wife, and his daughter's there, and he's having a grand old time. Turns out their plan is to escape tonight. They're going to leave.
Well, there's a spaceship. There's a spaceship that's been built, and they're going to go commandeer it and get out because the planet is basically going to die. They're going to go to nuclear war, basically.
Yeah, everyone's going to die. That's the whole. And they think it's going to happen tonight because they just finished finishing the bomb. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, and you get the assumption is that this is planet Earth. That's the whole assumption in the whole episode, and that's the point. And I guess the original story by Richard Matheson, the only difference between the two of the episode and the show is that the Bob Gutton character was made for the show. He is not in the original story. So there is no antagonist in the original story.
Kind of glad they added him, but he also feels a little too sitcom-y for me.
No.
He feels like the sitcom neighbor who bursts in and is all up in your business and doesn't really add anything and then just waltzes out of there.
Well, then they can brutally murder him, don't they?
They don't murder him. They just knock him out.
That's your version. I think they brutally murder him at the end.
I love that I watched this with the wife and I had to explain to her why this exists right here. Let me show this if I could.
Did you have to explain to her that that's set from Forbidden Planet?
No, she wouldn't have understood that.
No, of course not.
I'm going to wait a second here and then I'll show it. Or you can kind of see it now, so I'll just start sharing the screen here. I had to explain to her this.
A mirror?
No. Do you see the two beds?
Oh, the separated beds? Oh, yeah. That's hilarious.
I had to explain to her how TV sensors work.
Yeah, go figure that one out.
He's like, but they're married. I'm like, oh, it didn't matter.
You push the beds together and you fuck. And then after you're done, you separate them.
Yeah, and your back's blown out by fucking...
You fall through the middle, taking her from behind. Oh shit! And your leg gets entangled.
I think
the mattress and the box spring.
I wish someone had the balls back then to go, all right, this is our sleeping bed. That's our fuck bed. I refuse to sleep in a wet spot. That's our fuck bed. We come over here, we fall asleep.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah. No reason they can't be sharing a tiny little bed together.
That's why you have a guest bedroom with a queen size bed after you fuck in the big room.
Oh, damn right. Now I'm starting to rethink when I slept at Jansen's house that one night.
Yeah, you know that was the problem.
That was it was so comfortable in that bed, and that he probably fucks on that I went out and bought the exact same bed. So we have.
Wow, there you go. Nice.
Like, damn, this bed's awesome.
Is it a sleep number bed or Craft Mac adjustable bed or
no? It's a Tuft and Needle.
Oh, okay. Tuft and Needle. Never heard of it.
Tuft and Needle.
Tuft and Needle.
It's a good bed, and we got a discount because we know a friend who works there.
Oh wow! So it's a local place.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never heard of. So he's essentially you went to the store from Punch Drunk Glove with Philip Seymour Hoffman, who's a mattress king. Yeah. Okay.
Only I got swore at slightly less.
Fuck you. You ever see that movie, Frank? Punch Drunk Glove. I think you'd probably like it.
Yeah, Adam Sandler is genuinely great in that movie.
Yeah, He plays a retard, but it's good.
That's a stretch.
Oh wait, Adam Sandler. Yeah,
he plays Billy Madison if Billy Madison wasn't played for laughs and it was a little more realistic, where
right.
he would be ostracized and super weird.
Yeah. It's like Paul Thomas Anderson took notes on Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and I mean, Waterboy came out with the same year, the year before. Because Punch Drunk Love, I think, is 1999, isn't it?
No, it's like 2002.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
So all those movies. Okay. So he has a lot of body of work to research.
So he just went, all right, what if Billy Madison didn't have all that hotel money?
Yes.
This is what would happen. Nobody would spend any time with him. He certainly won't fuck Miss Veronica Vaughn. Whatever teacher, third grade teacher, whatever that
we saw what you did in the bathroom. We'd like you to please leave.
Okay.
I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
I love that. It is a funny movie, Frank. It's subtle.
Yeah.
Subtle in its humor.
Yeah, it's
Adam Sandler,
very...
He has like aggression problems and he's super awkward.
Mm.
But at one point, I love the scene where he breaks the sliding glass door and the family freaks out on him. What the fuck? He's like autistic. He's like, ah!
Yeah, he's got mental problems.
Yeah, it's fun.
And Amelia Watson falls in love with him because she's equally stupid.
She's so weird looking.
She's like an odd hot. She's like it's like
girl.
Oh, she's like Tilda Swinton, where it's like 1 minute she can be really hot and the next minute she can be ugly as fuck.
The next you don't recognize her as human.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you still want to fuck her. It's weird.
I don't want to fuck either one of those people.
No, you're wrong.
I get what you're saying, but
yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
So, someone take over the plot here because I don't know.
No, but you just explain everything. The guy comes in, he's trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, the friend.
Yeah, and essentially they go to the ship to escape. The Bob Gutton character comes after him. They stop him. They get on the ship and they take off, and they're going to the third planet from the sun, which is Earth. So it's revealed at the end that they're actually aliens heading toward Earth.
They really overstate that at the end.
Yes. Well, that's the reveal. That's the stake of the episode. That's like
but it's like
fillet.
they're like, well, our audience is dumb as a brick, so let's really drive this home.
That's where we're going.
What do you
the third box from the sun,
Earth.
That's
Only 11 million miles away, apparently.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, there you go.
11 million miles get you about halfway to Venus from here.
They're on an asteroid that happened to be swinging by, I guess.
And then with their third rock from the sun, then who's William Shatner? The big head. And John Lithgow. Is Fritz Weaver John Lithgow, or is Fritz Weaver the 6-foot woman that was in that show? Remember that? What was her name?
And what?
Remember the sitcom Third Rock from the Sun?
The girl that's in Austin Powers also?
Yeah, and that's it? Like, she's never been in anything else ever again?
Yeah, I think she married very rich.
Did she really?
She would have had to, right?
Kristen Johnson, that's her name?
Yeah.
But what was her name in the show? She was a big girl. That was the joke. That was her shtick for literally the whole series.
Hey,
I'm a big girl.
I made everyone know who Joseph Gordon-Levitt is. That's all that mattered.
Yes, and now Joseph Gordon-Levitt can do whatever he wants.
Except direct.
He should not be allowed to direct.
They're not going to let him direct anymore after that fucking movie.
No. John Juan DeMarco. Or John.
So, okay, I'm going to show a clip. Do you remember that episode or that scene where they're like discussing their plan to leave and the camera's just going around?
Yeah.
Around to the next person. Yeah, I just want to show that scene real quick.
It was good.
Yeah, it was really shot well.
And they're the coolest kicks in the cave.
Oh shit.
I was going to make that reference.
Oh, sorry, it's behind this. Oh, there, yeah. Right here, sorry.
$16.
God, she is a weird looking woman.
She looks like.
I'm trying to figure out who she looks like.
She looks like the girl from that Star Trek, Jackie Collins, or Jacqueline Call or
You can say Willem Dafoe. It's fine.
no, her nose is more Jeremy Renner.
Can I point out that the daughter is doing like a weird mannequin thing in the
Yeah,
background?
I just noticed that. Like, why is she
Yeah.
posing like that?
I saw it when I was watching it for like live, and I'm like, "The fuck was that?" And
You
then
know, we
they
made
showed
fun of Kristen Johnson not working. She's actually worked quite a bit.
and stuff you would have seen.
Well, she's worked quite. She's done like 64 episodes of a show here, 57 episodes of a show there. She's on the Our Flag Means Death show. She's in that.
Don't know what that is.
It's the new HBO show with the Taiki Waititi show about pirates. Looks funny. It's probably funny.
What is she doing here?
I don't know, but she's a statue.
It's so weird.
I'm a statue.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, all I could think about was the 7-70 show when they're doing that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I only have one more note. And there's really not a whole lot here, but I love, like he's talking about the cinematography. I love the shot through the table. I love the shot down the stairs. I love the shot.
Yeah, and apparently you used a widescreen lens for all this. That's why everything's blurry behind the person who's in focus.
Focus. That's your. Oh, I want to see that one shot where he's laying on the couch, and the camera's out of focus.
Focus. The hoose.
The music when he walks into the house and she wants to dance with him, that music was weird. Very strange music to want to dance to it.
Here's another shot I love. Yeah, it was very strange. And he's like, no, fuck off. I love that it's not a basement window.
It's very goofy.
He keeps standing up further and further.
Hello.
I expected to see his ankles in the bottom in the window.
It's like, is the basement only 2 feet in the ground?
Yeah.
It's just weird. But where is that shot where he's laying on the couch? And then it's got to be before, but yeah.
Oh, by the way, the other thing. What kind of a cake would you eat with lemonade? It's disgusting.
I was going to notate that, but I didn't.
That's gross.
It better be a lemon cake, bitch.
That's even worse.
No, you got to double down. That's the only thing you could do with that.
Let's say lemonade's pretty much its own thing. I mean,
maybe a white cake, like something real basic. But she brought out a chocolate frosting cake. Like,
oh god,
yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's lemons and chocolate. Good god.
Yeah, I don't know. Bizarre.
It's a very
lemon and chocolate kind of. I can see that going together, maybe.
As in the cake, yeah, but not the drink is lemonade and the cake is chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know. A white cake with some kind of zestiness to it.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, a lemon cake with lemonade, but that's just too much. That's too much lemon. That's stupid. That's just madness.
You're having the conversation we literally just had.
Yeah, I know. I'm reading about Kristen Johnson.
Okay. This is funny because it was almost exactly what
I was just thinking, like, what is he doing?
So apparently Kristen Johnson had a relationship with opiates after...
I thought you were going to say a person's name.
Who the hell is Kristen Johnson?
The tall girl from Third Rock from the Sun.
Why are we talking about her?
Because we're playing the song from Third Rock from the Sun. And this episode is called Third Rock from the Sun. Or Third from the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And then her sister died, which that's sad.
Are we just doing a biography of Kristen
I'm just looking at what she's been up to. And that's it.
Sister died, opiates. Still working on
something. Oh, she dated Ryan Reynolds in the 90s, so that's nice.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, did you notice when they drove to the UFO at the end, they forgot all their luggage?
I think it was in the trunk, but they were trying to get away in a hurry because Unit 7 was after them. You want to see how effective Unit 7 is?
Unit 7.
They just come right through. Come on in, guys. Come on in.
I also love these shots with the wheel, and they're clearly driving.
I think it was more the sound of the car that was weird.
There's so many great shots right here. How do I choose which one to play?
Yeah, they made the sound of the car very odd, almost like electric sounding.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when he pulls up to the fence. Right here. I love that. I could tell someone's driving because the car is shaking.
That looks like the same shot from In the Mouth of Madness. The John Carpenter when she's driving and she like gets sucked.
What is with you and John Carpenter, man?
It's been on the brain
every
lately.
reference has something to do with John fucking Carpenter.
It's been on the, he's been on
We
the
do another
brain.
show.
Maybe he died
on this network about John Carpenter. Okay.
Yeah,
Frank. It's just odd. Like it's the fifth fact
it
about
is.
John fucking Carpenter.
I just wanted to bring him up so I could talk like this for a bit.
We do have an episode on the docket eventually coming up here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and this won't be changed. The Fog is coming up at the end of April.
Oh yeah, I like The Fog. It's a good movie.
I fucking hate The Fog.
I swallowed all the fog was actually my cigarettes. We didn't use one fog machine.
Love that.
That's good stuff. This is all really fun,
yeah,
cinematic shit for television.
All right, I just want to hear them call for Unit 7 or like Security Unit 7 or something like that. Unidentified vehicle in the airway.
See, this is where the ice picked him in the back of the head. You just don't see it. They gave him a Murray from Goodfellas.
He's no Sharon Stone.
Unauthorized vehicle on field. Unauthorized vehicle on field. Guard Unit 7, approach unauthorized vehicle. Approach unauthorized vehicle and request it to halt.
All
We're
right.
on break.
You hear how urgent it is for Unit 7, Security Unit 7 to get out there.
Yeah.
It made me laugh so hard I remember the unit number. Because this is how effective Security Unit 7 is.
All
It's
two of them.
People. All right. He unplugs the gas.
It's
line.
charging. It's a
Charging.
Tesla. It's a Tesla. Come on now.
Or is that the security? Is that like the club of this?
The
planet?
landing claps. Yeah, it's keeping it from launching.
All right. Security guard number 1 from Unit 7. Hiya! He's done. All right. That guy's out. Half the unit's down now. It's up to this guy over here.
Hey, respect me!
Ah!
It's a cookbook.
I like how they're dressed like pilots too.
Yes, well, they're on set. They're on another show.
All right,
I gotta go jump in this real fast.
I'll stop sharing so I can pull up the ending where he states it 6 times. All right, I think that's about it.
That's where we're going. To a place called Earth.
Behind a tiny ship heading into space is a doomed planet on the verge of suicide. Ahead lies a place called Earth.
I love this.
The third planet from the sun.
Look at that heavy backdrop shadow.
And for William Sturka and the men and women with him, it's the eve of the beginning. In the Twilight Zone.
These look like my eye floaties, like some of these.
Now, wouldn't it be interesting if you do like the Twilight Zone show today? Why can't you do direct sequels that link up old episodes to today?
They did one, remember?
Which one was that?
It was fucking terrible.
Which one was it though?
We told you about that. It was the Oz Perkins. Did the sequel to Serve Man.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And it is fucking unwatchable.
And that was the last episode they ever did, right?
Yes. It was a comedy episode. That wasn't funny.
Well, there you go.
It wasn't sci-fi-ish enough. It wasn't anything into it. It was all over the place, and I fucking hated it. It's I think. Oh my god, I want to see what it's rated. Let's pull up season 2.
I still can't get over that girl episode about the men going crazy.
So we gave it a 3, or I gave it a 3 at least. It has a 4.6 on IMDb. That episode.
Ooh. How many votes?
Try, an episode we're doing next week with Topher Grace, speaking of that 70s show, has a 6.8.
Oh.
6.8 for A Small Town, which is another good episode. Human Face is okay, 5.7. 5.6 for 8, which is awful. Remember that episode, the Squid Frank?
I don't think Does any of the new Twilight Zone episodes have an 8 rating? I don't think none of them do.
3 for Ovation.
Wow.
Well, here's the 2 best ones. The Who of You has a 7.4.
Ew, yeah.
Ethan Embry episode. That's a solid fucking episode. I love that episode.
Right.
That's the one where he was trading people, Frank. Remember that one? That was a great one. Jordan Peele only directed 1 episode. They got a 6.4. Or only wrote 1 episode, I should say. Meet in the Middle is a 7.3. That's a good episode. Blurry Man with the CG Rod Serling, 5.8.
Oh.
We haven't looked at these scores since these came out, since we reviewed them. Blue Scorpion has a 6.3. That should be a little higher, right? Point of Origin, which is terrible, has a 5.2. Not All Men, which we did, Dick, 4.9. So Not All Men has, or sorry, You Might Also Like has a lower score than that, 4.6.
Wow.
So that's how bad that episode is. 6 Degrees of Freedom we're doing next week or next time in this show. 6.1. That's a good episode. Not great. Wonderkind, which is maybe my least favorite, other than You Might Also Like.
Is that's the Donald Trump one?
That's the Donald Trump one.
Ugh.
Traveler 5.8. That's not high enough. I don't mind that episode. Replay 5.8. Nightmare at 30,000 Feet 6.8. And The Comedian 6.2. Okay.
And I have not enjoyed it. The only episode I enjoyed the new Twilight Zone was the one that was so ridiculous I laughed the whole time. And that was the Men Are Like This All Over, or whatever it's called.
Not All Men.
Not All Men. Yeah.
Not All Men Are Alike All Over.
That's what it should have been called.
So here's how this Oz Perkins sequel looks to. Keep in mind, this is a sequel to Serve Man.
Wow.
Stills from it on IMDb.
Wow.
Like the aliens invade and everyone gets an egg, and it's like propaganda to keep the egg. I'm just remembering this as I see that smoke.
Jesus.
But the egg just bursts and kills you. That's all it does.
What?
All right. Here's the egg.
What does this have to do with It's a Cookbook?
Because that alien species invades and drops their eggs here and makes you care for the eggs.
What does that have to do with It's a Cookbook?
Only because the aliens look like the same aliens.
Okay.
There's this. Here's this. It's all white. It's like a suburban housewife.
Well,
story.
do they say this is a direct sequel to Serve Man?
Look. Yes.
Do they really? Okay.
Look.
That's so frustrating.
Here's one of the aliens.
Oh my God, it's Tim Curry.
It's so fucking bad. Oh.
I'm an alien.
God, I hope we never get that. Whenever I do the polls, I don't put that one on there because nobody's ever going to choose it, so I don't even bother. Maybe I need to.
No, you don't.
So the question is,
yes,
Third from the Sun versus People Are Like All Over.
Third from the Sun.
Well, I would give this. I gave the last one 8. This would be a 9. This is a 9er.
I also give it a 9.
Yeah, this is a 9er.
But I gave the other one a 9.
Yeah, I know. But I would say this is a 9er just for the cinematic vision of it. And it's so funny that the guy went on to direct every episode of Green Acres. It's like this guy could have been a really good filmmaker.
Yeah.
And he goes and he does Zsa Zsa Gabor show. Well, I guess he got paid, so good for him, I guess. I don't know.
And laid.
Maybe he got to fuck Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Hey, if you got to work with her every day and you're super into her, I get it. He's like, I'll do every episode.
Whatever she wants, I'll do.
The tits are huge.
I love your breasts.
This is why I was saying I think I should probably give People Are Like All Over an 8. This one a 9. This one is better.
Yeah.
And when I'm watching this, because I watched Third from the Sun first, I go, not a lot going on, but I really enjoy the atmosphere of this episode. It creates a tension, and it is a little goofy when the Bob Gunton dude shows up, and he's like, "Oh, I want some of your wife's lemonade." There's a little hinting that he's listening on their conversation.
Right.
I like that sort of stuff, but I just didn't like his. It just seemed like a sitcom, like I said.
Right.
And he just overstays his welcome, even in the episode. And he's comically waiting outside their tiny little window. It's so bizarre. Then he gets beat to death.
They violently murder him with an ice pick to the back of the head.
And I love that the daughter in the back seat, what's her name, like Jody or something?
Yeah, she did it.
Hits him with a car door first to start off his.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, good job, Jody. Yeah.
Jody's a psychopath.
Yeah, Jody. I bet she's still alive, right?
Oh, no, she's dead. Everybody in this episode is dead.
No, Born 39, still alive.
It hasn't been updated because no one cares.
She's been in 149 episodes of General Hospital as recently as 2021.
Oh my God.
So from 1965 through 1921, she's been on that show.
You mean 2021?
Whatever.
1921? She went back in time?
Yeah, she's a time traveler.
I saw Time Cop. It could happen.
Yeah. You find the
stock. Back in time. Sorry, it's a terrible Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I liked it.
The only good Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, feels me.
Yeah, actually, it might be.
I watched that. Frank and I did an episode about that.
Yeah. It's not a bad. It's not a bad movie. Oh, it's not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie.
No, it's a thoroughly enjoyable movie that I will watch at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, it's fun. So we're friends. The other timeline, yes, we're good friends.
I liked you.
I liked you. Yeah, exactly. And everybody betrays him in the past for the future. It's pretty good. I mean, it's actually it's not a bad movie. Time Cop is kind of an underrated film.
Because the dual Van Dammes.
Well, they did that in Double Impact, not to so much acclaim though. That was pretty bad.
Oh.
And then, of course, he did the great movie with Daz Robin.
Yeah, Double
Impact.
Best Van Damme movie was Predator.
Double Team. Yeah, Van Damme when he almost died in the suit.
Yeah,
in that awful suit.
That weird pink suit.
I cannot kick in this suit. I don't like it. This hurts.
It doesn't show my face.
Do not show my face. I'm going to go to canon movies, which that makes more sense to me.
And you get dual Ron Silvers as well.
Oh fuck yeah! Ron Silver's underrated.
He literally like shoves him into himself, like puts him up his own ass, and he morphs
pretty
into
much
a weird mud creature thing.
Don't you fucking touch me!
Yeah. The same man could occupy the same space.
Exactly.
Love that movie. That should have won the Oscar that year.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Braveheart. No, was it 94? So Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
It's like so it's Time Cop, and then right below that is Shawshank.
Shawshank, you're right.
Like just
just a nun's cut hair away from being the best movie of all time.
So close. Time Cop though. Ooh.
Time Cop, good stuff. I'm gonna take that box of gold, Karen.
Yeah, you get what the fuck, Matthew? What was that goddamn movie she was in? Shit, I just blanked on the title as I was saying it. Ferris Bueller's Girlfriend's.
Oh, Mia Sarah. Yeah.
Shows up naked.
Oh yeah, she gets real naked in this movie.
Yeah,
it's kind of shocking. You're just like, oh my god, she
went
full McGill.
I remember watching it as a kid. I was like, oh
yeah, oh my god, Loved by the Sun. Oh!
No, I looked around and there are people in the room, and I still
went crazy. Oh, you never seen this ever.
And it unplugged itself, of course.
I unplugged myself to jerk off to me.
Hey, that stayed though. That's great. Fun times. At the El Real. This one wins. This reminds me of a pilot episode of like Lost in Space, because the family gets in the spaceship, they fly away, and then they're gonna get lost in space and stuck on adventures going planet to planet.
Yeah,
on their way to Earth.
Heading to the shiny star compared to the dull ones.
Oh, should I play his full dialogue there of explaining it?
Yes.
I kind of missed it. All right, let's see if this is a good cue spot.
You almost edited it out to make it sound better.
I did. Yeah.
The bright one over on the right.
It's hard to believe there are people there. People like us.
People like us. It's the third planet from the sun, Bill. It's called Earth. That's where we're going. To a place called Earth.
Bill.
Behind it.
The third planet from the sun is titled Earth.
Bill.
Which is where we're going. Therefore, we are not coming from there. So therefore, we are not earthling humans, that you're used to. We're from another planet. Therefore, we're the aliens. Oh my God, Bill. Did you hear me?
Them calling it the sun is weird.
Yeah.
The sun.
Although, to be fair, we don't know what planet they're coming from.
Exactly.
Could be in our solar system.
Yeah.
I mean, the episode we did previously had Martians that were human. So I mean,
It's true. Yeah, anything can go in this show.
This could just be the flip flop of that episode.
Call me crazy. They had a lot of extras in that show.
Yeah, there's nobody in this one.
Nope. They saved money on the extra budget for the Roddy McDowell.
It's Richard Matheson.
Yeah. And this is the first Richard Matheson episode.
He's still my favorite TZ writer.
Yeah. He's one of the best.
Plot-wise.
Yeah.
Rod Serling's got his dialogue. I think Matheson is better at the plots that I find more interesting, typically. And even after Twilight Zone, I like a lot of the movies based on his books.
Right.
A lot of good ones there. Like The Box.
No.
No.
Never heard of it.
Richard Kelly has become like a joke of himself.
No, he's done. He's been done.
Oh, fuck. He's saying he's done. Now. Yeah, 20 years. And all of a sudden he shows up with a new movie and nobody cares.
Has he done a new movie?
I think so.
I think he's done a movie since that awful
The Box.
No. Was The Box after that really bad one?
Yeah, Southland Tales.
Southland Tales.
Yeah, Southland Tales was right after Donnie Darko.
That one is, oh my God, it's so stupid.
I haven't seen that. I never saw that one.
So, director, just Donnie Darko, Southland Tales, The Box. He did something called Visceral Matter. I don't know what the fuck that is.
No, I'm sure it's wonderful.
It's a short.
Well, there you go. He's looking for financing.
Southland Tales, 5.3. How?
Wow.
I think people like the actors in it.
Well, I think people consider that like a funny cult movie because I guess it's campy. And so it's become kind of this joke, like funny for the sake of not being, one of those movies.
It's terrible.
I never saw it. I can't judge it.
I saw it when it came out because I'm a huge fan of Donnie Darko. I was like, his next movie. And I put it in. I'm like, 4 minutes in, I had to stop and rewind. I'm like, I didn't follow anything that just fucking happened. What? And then I'm like, all right, I give up. And I'm waiting.
Wow. 4 minutes into the movie. Good God.
Oh, it's nonsense.
Wow.
You watch the movie, and I haven't seen it since it came out from 2006. I'm looking at here. I couldn't tell you anything about it at this point. Nothing stuck.
Shit. When did Donnie Darko come out?
2001? Yeah, 2001. Let me rewind here.
Jesus.
Biling's in this movie. Fuck.
Wow.
2001.
He must ghostwrite because Donnie Darko they won't think that's like one of the best scripts. I'm sure he's got to be a script doctor.
He did the screenplay for Domino.
Well, he's done a couple of screenplays on the side that he didn't direct.
All right, guys. Next time we do this podcast, it won't be next week on the live stream. Next week on the live stream, I'll say that. Inside number 9, The Trial of Elizabeth Gadge.
Yay.
Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction 106.
Yay.
Frank, you get a chance to redeem yourself.
You need it, Frank. You're way behind.
Well, he's done half as many episodes as we have. So
I know.
It's going to be an average. That's the only fair way to do it. Or I make you, we sit here and we catch you up.
Yes. Watch 7 episodes in a row.
No, 10. You missed 10 stories.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, so check that live stream
Just
out.
take the average, it'll be the same.
Yeah, we watch Beyond Belief. We vote on if it's fact or fiction. We're totaling up everything. Dick is catching back up with me after last week. I think you're only down 2 now.
I thought it was down 1.
No, I have the totals here. I think it's 12 to 10.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, Frank has 2. And then Jared has 4.
Well, we'll never see him again.
He can come on for that.
He can, sure.
Yeah. And then next, in 2 weeks on the live stream, in the next 2 podcasts, though, if you listen to the podcast, episode 340 is our Twilight Zone 2019 Try Redux, which is a good episode. Do you remember liking that one, Frank? The Topher Grace one?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I like that one. Adam did not. And for some reason, I won't be here next time. Episode 341, Twilight Zone 2019, 106, 6 Degrees of Freedom, which is their space one. It would have tied in really well with these two episodes, actually. And we're doing those two.
Word.
Check all the schedule out, LIWstudios.com, blah, 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 blah. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Links.
Dig.
So long, citizens. So long, Roddy. So long. Who else?
Please,
Fritz Weaver.
Laser Blast. I was in that movie.
Watch out for Jody. She'll hit you with a fucking car door and get you ice picked in the back of the skull.
Ah! I'm gonna get some Danish for Bell. Ah!
All right, bye.
Bye.
That was your who?
My Goodfellas impression.
Oh, okay. That was
I'll
terrible.
get some Danish for Bell. Ah!
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen Goodfellas in like 10 years.
You gotta watch it again. You'll love it.
I know I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, but the problem is I go, I want to watch Goodfellas, but
Yeah,
I like
watch
Heat
Casino.
more. I'll just watch Heat or Casino.
Yeah,
Casino or Heat, honestly, both of those.
Right. Yeah.
I get my fix and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, Casino's better.
It is, but they're different enough. Yeah. I get my fix out of the way with either Heat or Casino, though.
Yeah.
I want like some mob thing or some crime thing, or even the town.
well,
But I think Goodfellas is way better than the town, obviously. But
Well, yeah. I recently rewatched The Town not long ago. It was pretty good. The
I like
Town's
it.
an enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
I got your mother with the chemical way. I was like, oh my God.
he's great. Out there crying, putting up posters for her. Didn't have the heart to tell you.
Your dad didn't have the heart to tell you your mama was hanging by a wire.
Oh, man.
Classic. And then he died shortly after that because he looked like he's fucking sick as shit. He was. Kobayashi.
Peter.
No, it's
Isn't it?
It's
I know
oh
his name.
Christ.
The fuck is it?
I know his name.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kobayashi was oh shit. Wow, that's not
I know his
good.
goddamn name. Why am I blanking?
I know.
Pete Postlewaite.
That's right. People
That was right. I said Peter.
You did say Pete.
Aha. Useless trivia that plagues our lives. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, let's end the broadcast.
Why?